So this is what everybody's failing to see. You have to become the guarantee. The word insecurity is a real situation. All of you move in fear. All of you move in hesitation, procrastination, because you are insecure. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Let's really focus on this word, security, insecurity. Now, we could look at insecurity in two ways before we move forward. We can change what the root really means, which is like indescribable means non-describable. So sometimes IN substitutes for UN, undescribable, indescribable, right? Same shit. So when it's insecure, it means non-secure. Typically, that's how most people use the word. But we can flip this because we use words don't use us. You need to become insecure, inwardly secure, so that you're no longer insecure in life. Now let's get to the point. All of y'all are moving in fear. Y'all are moving in hesitation, procrastination. Y'all are not making the moves that y'all want to make. Y'all are not becoming the people y'all want to be. Y'all are not doing the things you really want to do because you lack security. And once you realize that you must become the security, like the security guard, security officer, I'm security. I become security. You don't become successful. Y'all scared. Y'all moving in failure. I became success. I became the guarantee. I became security. So now I move around secure because what do? The greatest guarantee and the greatest security is superior conduct. It never fails. People fail. The universe never failed. I don't have to continuously over-intellectualize basic shit. All of you are moving afraid to go make the move, to go spend the money, to go make the investment, to go make the investment, to go make the investment. Before you talk about spending money, we're talking about even investing the energy and the time into the endeavor to get you aligned with the outcomes that you want. Your need for security before you make the move, your need for external guarantees, your need for external security without recognizing that your will and your conduct and your mind are the greatest guarantors, the greatest securers of anything in this life, then you will get to the level of rising to an elite mindset, a superior mindset. There's no superior this or that. The only thing that exists on this planet are superior degrees of psyches. I'm giving y'all the game. Y'all talk about enlightenment. Y'all talk about caste systems. Y'all talk about Brahmins, this, that, and the fourth. The only thing that exists on this planet are separating degrees of psyches. These separations in degrees of psyches are the superior degree and the inferior degree. You must become the security. It's as simple as that. Have people hit me up, I don't know if I should spend the money. What the fuck? You think you're gonna fail? You think you're gonna have no money in the future? What are you telling us? What are you telling the world? What are you telling your subconscious? What are you telling the universe? What are you telling God? What are you telling life? What are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself when you want to make a move but you don't make a move? That you lack security and that you're gonna be the person in the moment to fail. Because if you make the move and your hypothesis is that you're gonna fail, that means you're the one who is the insecure. You're the lack of security. So what WYU says, I never miss. I'm not a failure. I am success. It's a big difference. So when I look at my life and I look at the moves that I'm gonna make, once you have superior instructions and then you apply that to superior conduct without fail, you secure that you're gonna apply the information, because people think that knowledge is an end. Knowledge is nothing but a means. It's a vehicle. You still need to operate the vehicle. You still need to apply the knowledge wisely, effectively, and efficiently, and skillfully. So in this life, everybody who's moving, that's not what they want to be, that's afraid to become some shit, that are living in lower conditions, they guarantee and secure poverty by living in a fear of loss or some shit like that. Whatever you world is, it's too fucking easy. I want y'all to take this one message from this fucking video. I'm not even gonna drag it out. You have to become the securer. You have to secure yourself. You have to look at your insecurities, right? Secure your insecurities. Address your inadequacies. Highlight your weaknesses. Whatever the fuck it is, you need to understand this. I speak 3 languages. So it's easy for me to see outside the box. You need to become the securer. People talk about securing a bag, secure this, secure that. You must become security. Secure your insecurities so that you never feel non-secure or non-safe in any predicament in any life. Y'all are still trying to operate with inferior conduct. Y'all are still trying to listen to yourselves. Anybody who has ever gone against anything that I have ever said is in a worse predicament in life, objectively and factually. We're at the point in the time-space continuum where we're ahead from where we all declared, and now we're in the future. And the future that we're in is the future related to the past present, and the present that we're in is the future to the past, right? A lot of people talk about time doesn't exist. Your mind doesn't exist. So anyway, now that we're in the forward of the time-space continuum, we can look at everybody who ever went against what I said, whoever tried to go against what I've been saying. And it's not that I'm saying it, that these are my opinions. Facts are superior to opinions. It is what it is. So at this point, everybody who has ever tried to disagree with what I have put forth is in a worse predicament than they ought to be. They're in a worse predicament than they should be, than they could be. Why? It's because they think they're disagreeing with Ayman. They think they're disagreeing with Sheikh. They think they're disagreeing with this. But they're disagreeing with the facts that I speak. And the facts that I speak are the facts of the universe and the facts of life. So once you understand, for example, a Muslim is defined as that which submits to the will of God, right? Sure. What is the will of God? I'm working on a project right now that's gonna blow the world out of the water. But I'll tell you this. The laws of the universe are the will of God. Let's just put it like that. And once you submit your will to be in alignment with the will of the all of the universe, then you're going to forever live in a bountiful abundance. Once you choose to go against the will of the universe, you choose to live out of alignment, right? Because it takes cooperation, it takes alignment, it takes co-creation, it takes coordination, ordinance, right? Order. You need to become correct, right? Because correction, erect, to erect an edifice, to erect a building, right? An erect spine, straight line, to be straight, straightening, never straightened, or never straight, straightenings, never straight, or some shit like that, right? Correction. You need to move correct. You need to be correct. You need to be aligned. I'm giving y'all, if you don't have a mind that is able to comprehend the shit that I'm saying, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But when you start to move correct and you align your will with the will of the universe, with the will of God, with the will of the created order that created you out of its order, what the fuck? Then you could never lose. 𝙎𝙝𝙚𝙆𝙆𝙆𝙆, the straight and narrow path, back to that line that we're talking about, alignment, co-alignment. Why your world is yours. The greatest security in this life happens to have to be you. You have to become the security. And all of your insecurities need to become your focus to become secure in. So if you're insecure in the money area, if you're insecure in the physique area, if you're insecure in your sobriety, if you're insecure, aka emotional and mental resilience against the conditions of existence, message. If you're insecure on any level of life, you need to recognize that there is no security outside of yourself. There is no guarantee outside of yourself, and your will and your conduct are the only securers or guarantee of failure or success in this life. Your inferior conduct guarantees you and secures you failure in life. Your superior conduct will guarantee you and secure you a superior existence. The universe is secure. The universe is guaranteed. The only flaw that ever existed in the human mind. And once you recognize that facts are superior to opinions, then you realize the human mind creates its own delusions. And in creating its own delusions, it fucks up its own life. Delusions are not solutions. Evolution, only solution. You have to move correct. You have to become the security. You have to become the guarantee. I never fail or fear loss, because it's like I make it happen. I don't wait for it to happen. I'm not wishing for shit to happen. I make shit happen the way I need to make it happen. And once you get superior blueprints, aka superior enlightenment, superior consciousness, any result that you want in this life is made possible by living in alignment with that, because the universe never fails. It doesn't move on caprice. It doesn't move on funny emotions. It doesn't feel like this today and feel like that tomorrow. The universe is the great constant. You're the greater inconstant. So once you become a greater constant, then you can move consistently towards your goals. Whatever you are, your world is yours. You can either be insecure, non-secure, or you can decide to become insecure, inwardly secure. And when you decide to cultivate that level of guarantee by never missing, having infallible integrity, and moving with superior conduct, then you cultivate the level of inward security that no matter where you go on earth, you know that you will never be without, you will never fail, and you will always prosper. Because the only security and the only guarantee of both failure and success in this life, both prosperity and poverty, both strength and weakness, lies in your individual will and your degree of conduct and alignment with the will of God, the will of the universe. Depersonalize it. Don't anthropomorphize it. It is what it is. Your will with that which existed and willed you into existence. And that keeps everything in existence at a constant state of existence. It sustains all worlds and all things. Allahu Akbar. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations.